Hey guys, welcome back. It's Friday's workout. We have a doozy for you again. Second doozy in a row. It's going to blow your mind. We begin with a mini death by. A death by means that you have a certain amount of repetitions that you have to complete in 1 minute. We'll begin, the movement is a double pump squat clean. Kevin's going to show us what a double pump squat clean looks like with a barbell, where we clean it up, we catch in a full squat, almost raise all the way up, go back down, into that full squat. So we catch it in a squat, up a little bit, down, and we are up. That counts as 1 repetition. Jamie's gonna show us that same thing with the torpedo. Holding it with 2 hands. We're going back to basically down to the mid shin, and then we're up, catching that squat, almost up, down, and then back up. And you can do the same thing with a ball. I'm gonna have our athletes do that 5 times, switching their equipment back and forth as they go. And then Kevin's gonna show us what the modification would be if you were doing a body weight squat jump as your double pump instead of a clean. So full squat, semi squat, and make sure that you're landing in that full squat again. So it's up and we land back in, up, back, and down. Now, if your weight for your double pump squat clean is too light, you're gonna do 2 repetitions every minute, and then every minute you're gonna add 2 repetitions. If your squat clean is heavy, you're gonna do 1 repetition every minute and then add 1 repetition every minute that passes. If there becomes a time where you cannot complete the number of repetitions in that minute, your workout for that section will end. It is a 10-minute cap. I'm gonna have our athletes get started and jump right into this. Again, you're doing 1 squat clean, double pump in the first minute. Minute 2, you're doing 2. Minute 3, you're doing 3, so on and so forth, until you could not complete the desired work in that time frame. If the weight is too light, then you'll do 2 every minute and just keep adding 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. If you're doing the squat jumps, really you should probably be aiming for 3 every minute and then maybe increase by 1 or 2 based on how difficult it is. So I would start with 3 on your first minute for your modified squat clean and then increase 1 or 2 accordingly to how it feels. The goal is to last as long as possible, to last that full 10 minutes. With that being said, we are going to get our athletes started. In the first minute, they are just doing 1 or 2 or 3 based on what they're doing. Kevin is doing body weight, so he will do his 3 squat cleans. Jamie is using a piece of equipment based on how heavy or light it is and go. She will do her 2 or 1 based on how heavy it is. For her, it looks like that's pretty light, so she'll do 2 in this first minute. It's definitely gonna start off slowly, and then as the rounds progress, it's gonna progressively get more difficult. So now we're really literally just resting until that 1 minute mark hits, and then Kevin will increase by 1 or 2 based on how difficult that was. He started his first minute with 3, so now he'll either do 4 or 5. Jamie is going to be doing 4 this minute. And you'll continue in this fashion for 10 minutes. Kevin's also going to demonstrate with a barbell as well, and he'll be doing his normal repetitions just with a barbell. But if your body weight, you were just doing squat jumps, I'm going to let the time ride out with you and the music ride out with you for the next 9 minutes. If and when you cannot complete the desired reps, your workout will be over. And second minute, begin. If you completed the whole thing, great. If you didn't, that's fine. We're going to move on to the second part of the workout, which is the workout itself. Today's workout is a survivor theme. What that means is you're going to try to last in the workout as long as you can. Each round, the time is going to get progressively less and less for you to actually accomplish what you need to in the allotted time. The exercises are an eye level kettlebell swing, or any swing for that matter. Kevin's going to show you the inverted reach backs. It's going to be 2 for 1. So 2 reach backs will count as 1. He has to do 7 of those. Jamie will demonstrate a kettlebell swing with a torpedo, which you can also use as a dumbbell or a kettlebell. She's using a torpedo. And you can use a ball as well. If you're using a dumbbell, you can do it one-handed and just do 2 reps for every 1 rep. So instead of doing 7, you do 14. And if the ball is too light or too heavy, you'd modify that accordingly as well. Then we'll move on to our plank pass betweens. Kevin will show us
what if I do a transition?
What it looks like with the modification.
We like that?
Yeah. He's going to be doing up downs. Jamie will be taking her object and going from the left side of her body to the right side of her body. Every time you do a pass between will count as 1 repetition. Going from one side and then pull it to the other side. You want to pull it as far away from your body as possible to make it nice and challenging. It would benefit for you to have a nice wide stance with your feet so you have a better base of support. And Kevin again will show us the modification where it's a high plank, low plank for the modification. You'll be doing 6 of those. And then the final movement is a sumo deadlift high pull. We'll be doing 5 of those. No matter if you're doing body weight or not, pick up something, whether it's a pillow, whether it's a water bottle, whether it's a case of water bottles, whether it's cleaner. We're going to be doing a sumo deadlift high pull. Jamie's showing us that with a torpedo, but you can use a ball, you can use a kettlebell, or a barbell as well. Kevin will show us what a barbell looks like facing us. No matter what, you're doing that same motion. You're just doing it with something, whatever that thing is, even if it's just a water bottle. Nice wide stance. Hands are relatively close together, about thumbs distance apart or a little bit wider. Bringing those elbows to the ceiling, bringing that object to about your chest level. And we'll be doing 5 of those. Round 1, you have 90 seconds to complete 7, 6, and 5. You'll rest with the remaining time, and then we'll take an additional 45-second rest before the next round. The next round, you'll subtract 10 seconds. We'll still be doing 7, 6, and 5. However, we're only going to have 80 seconds to complete that work, and then we'll keep decreasing until eventually you will fail. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So don't think that you're a failure when you fail, because everyone at some point has to fail the workout. And then you will complete 50 burpees once you fail to complete the desired reps in that time frame. No matter what, everybody is doing 50 burpees because eventually you will not be able to complete the allotted work in that time frame. Round 1 is 90 seconds. You'll rest with the remaining time, and then we'll always take a 45-second rest after the round is complete. We always have to add 45 seconds after the round. Really, in between rounds, you're going to be resting a lot at the beginning and then less and less as the rounds progress until eventually you're at that 45-second or so mark. Scale accordingly in terms of the repetitions and according to the time. If you want to make this workout longer, you can just keep making it a 90-second or 80-second or 70-second interval of time to complete the work, and then eventually you'll finish the workout with 50 burpees. Let's have our athletes demonstrate a burpee. We're going to peel our chest to the ground and then peel our chest back off of the ground, and then Kevin will demonstrate what it looks like if we're doing a modified version of this where we step in and step back. Let's do a couple. This workout's going to be different time for everyone. Everyone's kind of on their own pace. Having a stopwatch or a timer will definitely help you get through this workout and facilitate the time. Round 1 is 90 seconds of 7 swings, 6 plank pass betweens, and 5 sumo deadlift high pulls. If you're doing the bodyweight version of this, pay attention to Kevin on the left as he will be doing the bodyweight version of the workout. We are up in 10 seconds.
We're born to run and race the wind and chase the clouds across the sky. I've got a parasite that's digging, telling me it's not my fight. But here I am, all tossed and reckless, lost and shipwrecked. How can I just let it go? Let it go. Just let it go. We're born to run and not be caged up here and tearing at the seams. The stag forever flees and haunts my peace and tramples through my dreams. So this is how it goes for all our kind. How can I just let it go? Let it go. Just let it go. We're born to run and race the wind and chase the clouds across the sky. I've got a parasite that's digging, telling me it's not my fight. But here I am, all tossed and reckless, lost and shipwrecked. How can I just let it go? Let it go. Just let it go. We're born to run and not be caged up here and tearing at the seams. The stag forever flees and haunts my peace and tramples through my dreams. So this is how it goes for all our kind. How can I just let it go? Let it go. Just let it go.